Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock Wednesday morning. I finally got home from the race up in Pennsylvania. Those videos are on my other barefoot channel. I got two locomotives sitting here at Abbeville Depot. I'm walking down to explore and see what's going on with them. Alright, thank you. Alright, we got locomotive number 6, the CW44AC. It's not tied down, the brakes are released, and we got a crew up in the cab. They're just waiting on a clear signal before they can pull out. And that probably means there's another train coming. 5493 is the second locomotive, and this is the auto wreck train. And alright, I'll get more. I'm gonna get out of the rain right now, and I'll film from up there. Alright, thank you. Alright, I didn't get any pictures, but the conductor waved at me. He's got the door open. He didn't say nothing. He just took his hand out and waved at me. I imagine they probably could be pretty tired by now. They've probably been on duty anywhere up to 8 to 11 hours to get these trains out of Atlanta sometimes. I'm gonna get up here to the picnic shelter, and it's got a dry roof, so alright, they're telling me bye. I heard them release the brakes, but I didn't even think about it. See steam coming off the radiator back there. Alright. Y'all have fun. Honk horn, let me know he's taking off, y'all. ES44DC AC. That's an AC locomotive. It looks like it said DC out there. No, it's a DC locomotive. It doesn't have a lightning bolt on it. And it's got bell-bottom trucks. I don't know if that's the official name, but that's what I call them, because when I first started seeing them, that's what they look like to me. And I kept reading all the train magazines, you know, and nobody was talking about them or gave a description of the trucks. A rigid frame truck is what they're classified as. Look like that. They moved a couple panels up there. CSH, chassis seaboard multiplied. Lawyers come out with that term when they were in court merging chassis and seaboard together. Norfolk and Western and Southern Railroad merged together to make Norfolk Southern. Canadian National, CN. BNSF, Burlington Northern, Santa Fe. Kansas City Southern Lines, and they merged with the Mexico. Kansas City Southern of Mexico. That shouldn't be right. Of America, they just go to Mexico. Union Pacific, Transcontinental Railroad, the first one. I like what they did there. So they moved panels around on those cars. Messing with the, sorry about my language, messing with the people that do the artwork. Looks like they just pulled out. Took the slack, he's pulling on the other end. Blue EOT, not plastic. All these cars look like the ones that carry trucks and vans and stuff. I didn't see auto wrecks. You know what I'm talking about? You got the double deck auto wrecks, you got triple decks. All those seem to be double decks, and they carry like vans and trucks. Pickup trucks, large pickup trucks, stuff like that. And then you got the triple wet layer ones that carry cars. They have 3 decks. Alright, thank y'all. Hope you're enjoying this. God bless y'all. Alright, I just left my house and walked down here. I got a train coming by. Abbeville switcher. Northbound going to Greenwood. Got grain cars coming out of Silo in Georgia. You got wood in that car, that's interesting. Got these plastic cars that come from Brisbane, and these are granite cars. Carrying granite out of Abbeville. Flag spots on that wheel, blue EOT on the end of it. Going to Greenwood, drop those cars off, probably pick up some more and bring them by and put them in the yard track over here. They only got 1 yard track, so it's not really a yard, but they got a track over here left over from the railroad yard that they still use. Alright, thank you. Y'all have fun. That's my second train today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got approach signal north end of Abbeville, southbound. Coming out of Greenwood, going to Atlanta. Let me zoom it in the best I can. Alright, I see it, it's up there. Alright, thank y'all. Bye-bye. See you in a little bit when the train comes by. If I get any more updates or information, I'll talk some more, but see you in a second. Look, the tracks are kind of rusty, but they have had a lot of traffic on them lately, so that's a good thing. But they're not really shiny like when they had 11 trains a day coming through here. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, I walked down here to the depot and I got a taxi over there. I assume that's for the Abbeville switcher, which will probably be coming through shortly. But I'm waiting on a ride, so he might come by and get me before I could get any trains. Alright, thank you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I heard a train horn. I assume it's the Abbeville switcher coming in northbound, going back to Greenwood. He's got a taxi sitting over here. At least I assume that's what it's all about. It could be a whole different train getting a taxi, because they got too close to 12 hours on the law. Alright, I think I know the taxi driver. Let me pause it till it gets closer. I heard him blowing. It sounded like Red Street, but let me see. Yeah, I'll be getting close. Whatever he is, he's got all red lights at the south end. Red over red on the main line. It's over in the bushes to the left, and red over red on the side. I don't know what track he'll be coming down. Let me shrink this up. Noise of the car, I can't hear the train, so I don't know how close he is or what he is. Alright, thank you. It's hard to hear noise from him. It sounds like he's pulling, but he wasn't coming this way, so I assume he's pulling up the hill and switching cars in the yard or something like that. I don't know. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, we got the Abbeville switcher coming down the siding. It's got gondolas. They usually carry the granite. It's got cover hoppers down there for the plastic for Prismian. And I don't see any grainers on there. And that lead hopper car, that lead gondola might have wood in it, not necessarily granite. So he's gonna stop, shove all this back up in the yard and get in the taxi and go home, I bet. Man's getting out to get the derail and set it down, and then they'll pull up and line the switch. They'll tell them to pull on down for that. So she'll be picking up the conductor down here, and they'll have to go back up. Well, and she'll pick up the engineer too. They'll probably both give off down on this end. Waved at the taxi driver, she was waving at me. See the ditch lights on that locomotive? That's a temporary set of ditch lights. They're held on by magnets, and they got cords running to them. They plug it in that red box. They plug it in there to get power from it. So I guess when he turns the front ditch lights on, the back ditch lights will come on. It's not like they got a switch for it other than that. That poor fella, he got to walk everywhere. Walk out to the derail, walk back to the switch, climb up on cars, set handbrakes. He's a busy little fella. And I've seen other videos, and I noticed these type of ditch lights on the GP40, and one guy's videos has some on the bottom end of it. Keep your eye out. There's others out there. CSX has them. I thought this might have been something locally, but this is what CSX come up with, and it's CSX issued material. Pumping up there. I'm going to cancel for a little bit. I got a phone call. I'm back. I got some work to do this weekend. They haven't moved yet. I'm going to pause it till they move. He's been sitting there so long his engine shut down. Alright, thank you. Alright, we got a train coming out of the north. Heading south. Liners, and then it turns into auto rack. Maybe now the other switcher will get a clear signal and head on over to Greenwood. I don't know. Those two cars together, that's how you got the thing on both of them. Bottom end coming up. Blue EOT on the bottom. The conductor was on the ground doing a roll-by inspection. He's going to get up on the locomotive. They'll get a clear signal here, I bet, in a little bit. Going around the corner. Well, I'm about to shake y'all. Oh, you got medium clear down there, red over green. Let me see if I can bring it in for y'all. The signal on the right, red over green. Alright, thank you. That means he can roll now. Maybe he's gonna go use the toilet. I don't know. I don't see him sitting in the seat. Alright, he's back in the seat. I don't know when he's gonna roll. I think he waved. I don't know. Alright, the engineer's sitting in the seat backwards to run the locomotive backwards. Got a wide body cab. So this has got to be kind of tough on him. Alright, I'm going to pause it. When it gets rolling, I'll get some more, y'all. Alright, he's pulling out. Medium clear signal on the main line, 35 miles on the main line. When it goes through the signal and the last car goes through the switch, he can get up to track speed, which is 45. going down, looks like 10 miles an hour. I think that's one of those Dash 8 DC locomotives. Alright, we got one grainer right here. FLOX is an old Canadian national car. Here's our granite. 2 gondolas of granite. Headed to Greenwood. I put them on a train. These will be headed north. I don't know where the grainers go. Going up to get a green signal. Roll through the switch, then roll on to Greenwood. 13 miles away, y'all. Alright, he's actually headed east, but this is a north-south track. But from Greenwood to Atlanta, it runs northeast. I mean, it runs east-west. So that's considered to be a northbound train going east right now. When it gets to Greenwood, they make a left turn, start going north a little bit. Then they'll make a right turn and go down the Columbia, Newberry, Lawrence, the CN&L track. And then they'll bear off to the left on the Monroe side to head on up north. Alright, thank y'all. Hope you enjoy this. Alright, bye-bye.